Okay. Hello. Let me get the link. Share it to the Twitters and all of the places. Okay. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Is that shared? Cool. Okay, I gotta put that aside because that's gonna die anyway. Okay. Oh, hi, Athena. Just gotta make an entrance. Athena is here. She has made herself known.
Hi, knock. Do you want to do a white pizza too?
Sure.
Okay.
Pizza's yummy. What do you think, kitty cat? She says, Mom has been sitting in this chair all day, not paying any attention to me at all. Yeah, you. What are you doing? Are you going to try to sit on my keyboard again? Okay. I think I just got a book order. I will admit to right now I am feeling very distracted. So. Okay. Let me go over here. Ooh. Let's shift your bed. We have fallen down 3 times out of our bed the last few days. So we need to make sure that the bed is in the right spot so that we don't do that. Okay. So, how are writing sprints going for you today? I have been quite busy and have done like 6,700 words tonight. Not tonight, like all day. But I still want to do another, like, I think it's 3,200 more words today. So I can make sure that... Hi, you're just going to be destructive tonight, aren't you? He says, don't rub my phone. Get off the desk. Come on. Off the Athena. Off the desk. Into your bed. Thank you. Oh boy. It's going to be one of those nights. She's right back. Oh no. Madam, do we need to kick you out? Are you going to sit nicely? I don't know what's going on. Tina, go mute. Oh boy, this is going to be a night, isn't it? Okay. I don't know if we're going to get much work done tonight. Is Dad calling? I don't know what it sounds like. Well, you can just probably hear her purring. Okay, that was kind of cute, listening in little... Okay, I just listened back. It's not awful. That's my cup. Can you lay down and relax? I started talking, which means now we get to be the center of attention. She's learning. This isn't good that she is learning this. Oh no. Athena. No, because you're going to knock over my water cup. Go lay down. Hi, if you're coming for a writing stream, I am dealing with my cat. Go. She acts like I have. Go away. Thank you. Go lay down. Okay. Now I have cat hair all on my chapstick. How are you? Let's get some writing done. How's that sound? Shh. Okay. Well, I say we get started in our first sprint at 7:10, and we'll start with a nice quick 10-minute sprint, I think, today. Just get started, warmed up, and go from there. Sorry, just checking some stuff to get ready. So how are you? How is writing? Are you doing Nano? What is your project? I have all the questions. I talked about the other day how I go like low energy, and I spike. I had an energy spike right before I started, so I am like all over the place. So I apologize in advance. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's cat hair in my nose. Let me get the timer up. I don't even have that open today. I don't know why you type in timer for 10 and it opens up like a 250-minute timer. That makes no sense to me. Okay, I want a Chrome tab. I want my... Where's my timer? There we go. Share. Okay. So, Athena, I'm going to start writing in a minute, and you're not going to be happy. So we're going to get into our first sprint, which is going to be a 10-minute writing sprint. And I will have my microphone muted, but I will be able to see any comments that show up. So let's get going into that first 10-minute sprint. Tina. Okay, so that was the first writing sprint done. Hi, Amy. This is a writing live stream for NaNoWriMo or really any other productivity thing that you need to work on. Now, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, so the goal is to try to write a certain amount within the month. And today is the second to last day of NaNoWriMo, so I'm working on writing sprints and just general productivity to try to hit the daily word count. So we just finished our first sprint of the night. So I'm just checking a few things in chat. Hello, everybody. I see we have 4 people here now, which is awesome. So just finished up a 10-minute sprint. So if you are working on Nano, let me know what projects you're working on, how far along in your project are you, how far do you have until you make it to the end? Do you think you're going to make it to the end? I think I am. I'm trying. I'm really trying right now. So I have been working on stuff pretty much all day. I got up at like 9-ish, a little before 9. And I've just been writing and writing and writing, trying to catch up. That makes sense. I see people that start at like the 20th and somehow manage to finish, and I have no idea how people do that. I'm just like, you're crazy. So that makes sense. But hey, even if you aren't working on Nano and want to work on any sort of project right now, that still works, in my opinion. I think writing sprints are good any time of year. So X that out. I have so many tabs open from earlier that I'm just like working my way through them. I need to update my sheet as well. So that's good. What are you working on, if I can ask? Do you ever have a problem figuring out what to write about? You mean like in context for a specific story or in general? Because I definitely have problems trying to figure out what to write about. Like earlier this week, it's a story about dancers. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, as far as the novel I'm working on, for a while, I wasn't really sure how the ending was going to go whatsoever, or the middle. At one point, I just like was so stuck that I was just like, well, I know I want this scene. So I just jumped ahead to that scene, and I'm working on filling in the gaps of like how that would get to that point now that I know which context, which story to start. I haven't really come across that in a while. For me right now, it's fairly easy just because I do have a series started. So for me, it's working on prioritizing what needs to be done. Though in earlier this year, I did prioritize a different book because that was the one that was calling to me more that I wanted to work on. I do have like a whole bunch of other story ideas of things that I want to work on. And for me, it comes down to like I work as a business, so which one is going to be the most honestly financially profitable for me, and what's going to be the best use of my time, but also what am I going to enjoy the most? Because like earlier this year, I tried to work on this book a couple different times and it just wasn't fun. I wasn't ready to write it at all, so I didn't. um, and that's what I needed to do to be productive and to use my time. I know other authors or just writers in general just can hop around and do different projects, but you just have to be careful when you do that to make sure that you're following through with things, because you wouldn't want to be like, "Ooh, I want to work on this," but then never finish the project that you've already started. Because sometimes that can turn into procrastination without even realizing it. So, yeah, I choose based on also what my audience wants. Like, if you look on my social media, I announced on Friday the pre-order for my science fiction book, and a couple of the comments on the posts were like, "Hey, I'm really excited about this book, but also when's the third book coming out?" Which is a good thing that I'm more than 3/4 of the way through the first draft. So that I can get that to them, because yeah, it ebbs and it flows and changes over time. Yeah. Amy McNee, who is on Instagram as Inspired to Write, has a whole talks about that a lot within how it is procrastination and the different ways that people disguise procrastination and how it works. And that's one of them. And it's one of those where you don't even realize it, but it's also fear of like letting people see stuff because you question whether or not it's good enough and all sorts of things. So, but I mean, finishing a project takes a lot of dedication and hard work. So that was something I definitely did a lot when I was younger. Not saying that you do it now and it's a bad thing, but it's definitely something that I've had to work on to make sure that I don't do that anymore. I do have a Google Doc file of like story ideas of things that I want to do in the future that I want to research. Some things that I've already written before that I want to rewrite, new ideas. Like, I really want to write a pirate story. I really want to write a story about an Egyptian queen. I really want to write an Alice retelling. But when am I going to do those and market it and do all of those things? So, yeah. It's a process. It's a skill that you don't realize that you have to learn, especially in the context of writing. I can't really think of anything that comes to mind where it could pop up in other ways. Maybe music, where you're like, I'm going to learn this piece of music, but actually I want to learn this piece of music and that one. So, yeah. I have a whole binder for yes. I've kind of drifted away from handwriting. Like, I'll write things down by hand, but it's more of like a way for myself to remind myself to do things. Because I lose those notes everywhere, constantly, no matter what I do. So, yeah, it's a thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Gosh, dang it. Sorry, I'm trying to update my sheet, my Excel sheet. Okay, well, I say we get ready to go into our next sprint. So how long would you like to go for? Do you have a preference? Into another 10 minutes. We can do some 20-minute sprints. Do 15. I'm doing a lot of 15-minute sprints today. About a 23-minute. We can do a 23-minute. I like that. Funky numbers are fun. Okay, let me add that back into the stream. Find that tab of my 20 bazillion things that I have open. I need to organize it again. All right, 23 minutes on the clock. Okay. So we will get ready, make it big, and we will sprint for 23 minutes. See you then. Okay, that is 23 minutes done. Shh. Timer stop beeping. Okay. How did you do? Sorry, I've got pizza stuck on my teeth because it's now lunchtime. Dinner time. Not lunchtime. Dinner time. It's weird. And my cat desperately wants to eat that pizza. So how did you do? I got, let's see, started with this. Minus, what was my word count? Excuse me. 7, 4, 4, 9. I got 510 words that time. I think it's Domino's, and we got a white pizza with spinach and garlic and a buffalo chicken, but I don't think there's any chicken on it. There was onions on it, but yeah, it was pretty good. My mouth is like tingly from the hot sauce. But I'm going to eat when we are sprinting, so I will not be chomping in your ear. But okay. I'm getting so much closer to the end with every sprint. Yes. On word count, but if I have to guess about 150 words. Hey, that's still progress. That's really good. I'm in a groove. I've been in a pretty good groove most of the night, or most of the day, I should say. Just trying to hit that word count. I started the day about 10,000 words behind. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm at 7,449 words for the day so far. So we are inching closer. I've got a little less than 3,500. Hi, Book Place. How are you? So between today and tomorrow, I'm hoping I can get it. Yeah. I've literally been writing for like 8 hours today. That's all I've done. Well, I made my lunch and I cleaned the kitchen a little bit. And I've taken like 5 or 10 minute breaks between each sprint, but pretty much all I've been doing today since I woke up this morning is writing. Which is one of the things I don't understand about myself is like yesterday I was trying for like 3 hours to write and nothing was happening. Could not get anywhere. I hit 1,000 words and I was like, that's going to have to be good enough because I can't do anything more. And then today I've done 7,500 words. And I'm just like, if we could distribute this a little bit more evenly, which is part of the reason I'm trying to get so much done today, because I know that I'll have like a day of doing really, really good and then I'll have a low day. But I only have 1 day left after tonight. So, and I really didn't want to be writing 2 6,000 word days in a row. Thank you. So I'm trying. I started at 12,000 words on the whole. So, yeah. What are you looking for? Okay. Well, yeah. So, I know you said you did like 150 words, but how far along are you in your project? Is it the one you've been working on for a while, or is it a different one? I'm in between a couple different things right now. Like once I finish this, well, my goal is to finish the draft. That's awesome. You definitely can get that tonight because I'm going to be here until at least like 9:30. So we definitely you could get that in the next sprint depending on how long that goes. That is awesome. I need a bell. Do I have a bell? I've got Athena's old collar that has a bell on it. You ring the bell when you win. One of the things I used to really want to do, and I think not last year, the year before, was I really wanted to go to San Francisco for the Night of Writing Dangerously. And I really wanted to win there and to ring the giant bell. The Night of Writing Dangerously was a fundraiser that NaNoWriMo did in San Francisco, where you would get there, I want to say at like between 5 or 6 at night, and you would literally just write until like the wee hours of the morning at all the different tables, and they'd have food, but you would also like dress up and it'd be like a ball. And I always just really wanted to do it. Every year I would tune in for the live stream for it. I think it would have been yesterday or last week. I don't remember, but it was always on a Saturday night. And I always wanted to go to it. And then they stopped doing it. And last year they said that they were going to do something new. And then because they had redone the website, they didn't do anything last year. And then obviously this year with the pandemic, they didn't have anything for the Night of Writing Dangerously. And I miss it. It was fun. So I just started to continue one of my stories I wrote a long time ago. That's good. It's always good to come back to old projects. So that's awesome. Yeah. But if I had a bell, we would ring the bell for you. Do we have a bell? Besides a cat collar bell? I don't think we do. I might have a Christmas decoration. We have the little Christmas tree ornament.
Yeah, if we had a bell in here, one of us would regret it and throw it out already.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if you heard that. He said if we had a bell, one of us would regret it and throw it out already. Have you ever won the book before Book Place, or is this your first year? I don't remember. I've had a couple different people that have come through. I think you're not new, right? That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. I haven't had someone win on my streams before. That's cool. You won last year. Awesome. I need like the tiny hands to clap. But that's awesome. That's so exciting. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Wow. Yeah, what are you working on? What are you working on that you're so close to finishing? I want to know. If you want to share. You obviously don't have to share. That is your thing, but I am excited for you and I am curious. I want to know. I need some music in here for like suspense. I don't think you can see. Actually, I think you can a little bit. There is cat hair all over my microphone. I don't think I'm ever going to get that out.
Better get it out.
A YA romance set in a lighthouse that is told through letters with a cult situation happening in the background. Ooh! That is different. Okay. So is it like is the entire thing told through letters, or is there like sequences in between where it's like character interactions? That's really cool. So it's like a YA romance, but then there's, I'm assuming, like a thriller suspense aspect to it, if there's a cult. Emails, letters, and texts. Ooh, that would be cool. So cool to like see how it, if you publish it, like how you would format it. I know for ISS, for Ute staff, for my new book, Until All the Stars Are Found, I have specific sections that are emails. So that is a different font, which means that I can't control control all the entire document, I have to work in sections to do formatting because I can't erase that formatting. So it's a little bit tricky, but it's definitely doable. Though I do know that some people will hire people out to do that. I just don't have money for that right now. And it's simple enough that I can do it for myself for those sections. But that's cool. That's interesting. So it's almost like I'm trying to word and it's not working right now. I'm trying to think of like things that I've read like that where it's almost like a screenplay in a way, but also not because it's so much dialogue. Because like you're not going to generally fully describe a situation when you're emailing someone. Is it like modern day or is it a little bit older? Hey, practice is still good. Practice is always good. Okay. That's at 2023. Oh, it's in the future. Fun. It's weird to think like I feel like before 2020 started, people used to think that like emails were like going out of style, whatever you want to call it, like not being used as often. But because of 2020 and working remotely and things, I feel like the email has come back, but it's come back too hard and people get lost in emails if you didn't already before. Especially like students. I can't imagine the amount of emails that students are getting right now. Okay. So we have chatted for a little bit again. Do we want to get into the next sprint and get Book Place her words? Get her, or he or she, I'm not sure by her name, all set for the night and win Nano a day early? I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. I've only done it, I think, once. I'll have to go back and look at my projects. Yes. Okay. How long do we want to go for? Yes, so okay. So how long do we want to go for? Want to do 15, 20, 10? Let's see. I'm pulling up my old Nano stats to see. Oh, that didn't go how I wanted it to. 20 minutes? Okay, we can do 20 minutes. I tried to see like when the last time that I won early was. And it did not give me the information that I wanted. Ooh, we got a Zoomy kitty. Zoomy kitty that wants cake. Not cake, pizza. I'm writing about a character named Zoe. That's awesome. I don't think I have any Zoes in this book. Yeah. I've seen it both ways. I've also I feel like I've seen it with like 2 dots over it, which I don't think that's the sound that it would make, but maybe it is. What do I know? Okay, let's get this for 20 minutes. Okay. So bring that back up on stream, make me small, make this big, and we will get going for 20 minutes and we'll get word counts. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get going. I'll see you in 20. Beep beep. Okay, our timer is done. Good job, everyone. Hannah, if you're still here, great job on completing Nano. So proud of you. That is awesome. I know you were close to it the other day, but it's awesome that you officially got it. Book please. Zoe, did you get it? You only had 134 words a few minutes ago. So did we get it? Did we get it? I'm excited. Let me know. How many words did I get that time? Yay! That is awesome. And you finished the story? That's great. It's so nice when it like wraps up so neatly. Oh, that's so great. I don't know what to do. I don't have anything for if people win. I need to think of that, especially for tomorrow. Like, what do we do? How do we celebrate? You get to. Do they still do the video? They do, don't they? You get to watch the Nano video. Honestly, I like that more than the certificate. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do now. I'm just happy. This is so cool. Well, now what are you going to do? That's something I've been thinking about for like, I want to do like some sort of write-up or information of like, what do you do once you win Nano? So what are you going to do now? Are you going to let it sit and edit it in like a month? Are you going to jump right into editing? What you going to do? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so exciting. I am just like the little like the colon with the 3. That is me. I'm just happy. Study for the test I have this week because I just spent break writing. Yes, that is probably good. And you can still hang out if you want and do that, or you can go do other stuff. I know people that bring schoolwork to streams all the time. What sort of tests do you have to do? I don't miss doing tests at all. I think I only had 3 or 4 classes in college where I had to do tests because of the major and minor I chose. And that was partially on purpose. So, we are about an hour and a half in. I personally need to get some more water. So I think we'll take like a 5-minute break. Go to the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack if you need it, and we'll come back. And then Sandy, we can keep doing sprints, and Zoe, you can work on your test studying, and we can go from there. So I am going to go math test Tuesday and AP psych test Wednesday. Ooh, I took psych, but it was not AP. Definitely not. And I did not have the best teacher for it in the world because it was a college class, but the college professor didn't teach it. One of the social studies teachers did, but he didn't really know anything about psychology. It was not a good time. We were pretty much self-taught. we did a lot of like open book tests. It was pretty easy tests to pass, but it was like I didn't feel like I didn't retain much of any of it. But okay, I'm gonna go do my little drink break, and we will be right back. Okay, I am back. I got more water. I am good to go for a little bit longer.
Don't let her fool you. It's vodka.
It's not vodka. I don't like vodka. We don't even have anything in the house that I like. I don't know if you heard my partner shouting or not, but okay. He's struggling playing video games. Okay. So, I still have a little over 2,000 words that I need to write. So, I need a couple more sprints. So, do we want to do another 20-minute sprint or test studying time? Do we want to do a little bit longer and do a 30? Do you want to do it short? I've done run of the mill today, so I am up for just about anything. I say let's bump it up a little bit and let's do a 25-minute sprint this time. So, should be close. You can attempt a 30 1,000 words in 25 minutes. I think I nearly hit it today. Let me see. Let me go back to my list. I had 841 in 25 minutes earlier today. And my 130-minute sprint that I did today, I did 1,133 words. So, but we'll get this started. Let me get the clock up. Okay. So, we will get going. All right. See you in 25 minutes. Okay, that is time. Let me stop the timer. Cool. So that is our 25-minute sprint done. How did you do? Let me turn these off. Boop. Okay. I am like 2 sentences away from finishing this chapter. I'll get it the next sprint. Right. Only 21 words. That's okay. You're still moving forward. Made some flashcards. I'm so stuck. What is going on in your story? Maybe we can help you try to work through that a little bit. Is there like right now the main character is in a fighting scene? Okay. Is it like a physical combat fighting or is it like an argument fighting? I would think of like what is the character want in this scene? Why is it important? Not sure how to proceed with it. I have a few options I'm thinking of. Does the main character act frightened or heroic? Yeah. So I would look at what is at stake for your character and what do they want, because that can help you try to figure out. And like, is this a big fight? Is this something that is going to have ramifications later on? Or is it kind of a one-off? It's not really going to matter too much right now. Like, most of the fighting that my characters do is more combat based. There is some like squabble fighting that actually something just came up from the past, but the squabble fighting is more the ramifications aren't as serious versus like injuries. So, a few options. Yeah, I would think about like what does the character have at stake as far as it's hard to say without knowing more context. Because I know it's a dancing story, but it's a fight. So yeah. Not much to go off of, but I can try to give you some more support if I have a little bit more context. And sometimes just talking out loud and or messaging can kind of help try to figure out what exactly you want and or need. She's new to fighting and doesn't have any skill. Does the person she would be fighting have any skills? Because that could be it could be a detriment to your story if your fighter doesn't have any skills and then suddenly beats someone that does. Your character should have some sort of hubris and fault in what they do. I think. Makes them a little bit more relatable. Okay, so I mean, that also depends on, do you want your main character to win the fight? Because she could act heroic and act like she knows what she's doing, but then still lose. And that could also be something that your character has to go through and try to figure out and understand. Because, like, you can act tough, but if you don't have the stuff to back it up, then what are you going to do? But it can also be a good moment, even if she doesn't know what she's doing, even if she still wants to, I don't know if this is your big bad, but a bad, it could be the moment of, like, the start of an arc in a way where they're starting to take that role as the hero of the story and really taking that stand for themselves, whether or not they do well. Well, we will be here. I think I'm going to do one more sprint, so if you want to hang out and do some character development and stuff here, we would be more than willing to let you hang out. Or if you want to let it soak in a little bit more, you definitely can do that. Definitely soak it in. Did you watch the winner video? Do they have a winner's video this year? I always like the winner video. I don't remember if there was one last year, honestly. I was just so tired. Good. Definitely watch it. It's one of those where it's, like, super corny, but it, like, really makes you feel good. Because, like, there isn't, aside from, like, the discount codes and things like that, there isn't anything you actually, I just hit my microphone. There isn't actually anything you physically win from Nano, so I feel like that is, like, my validation of, I'm a winner. They told me I am. Yes, Scrivener at half price was a very, very good discount. I have been using it for many years now, since... You good over there? How many years have I had Scrivener? I want to say I got it in 2015, 2014, 2015. It's one of the best things that I bought. Actually, I have it up now. I just, like, reworked all of my project this morning as far as dates and structure and things. But yeah, the discounts are really nice. The one I am honestly trying to get to finish, actually, I think, are they even still doing it? I know in the past they have. Is Ingram still doing the thing where they will give you a free upload? Offers. It's like code Nano and you get a free upgrade. Transfers. Oh, okay. I don't want to buy the full thing. Scrivener. Yes. So, when is this to? Okay. Bye, Zoe. Good job on winning. Very proud of you. Yeah, so one thing that I'm going for really at this point is specifically because I know I'm going to have to re-upload stuff is Ingram Spark. I can share this real quick. Just because it's easier. So Ingram Spark is the company that I use to print my hardbacks. I will say they are a very difficult website to navigate, and I have so many issues with them. But, oh, you can't see my mouse, can you? Oh, well, you can kind of see it. it costs $50 to upload any files. And I know that, actually, am I even going to be able to do it? And get free revisions on it. Okay, so I know I'm going to have to do a revision after I get my edits back from my editor in January. So I am going to be using this code so that I don't have to pay for it, which I already used one Ingram Spark code that they had. It's through the end of the month of December. It's like 2020. So I used that to get the proof copy of my first proof copy, and I'm gonna use this when I get my edits back from my editor. So that's why I need to finish Nano by tomorrow so I can get it. But it looks like, do I even have to win? No, it doesn't. Before you had to. Oh yeah, it's just, it didn't. It went to a different screen. Hang on. Can I stop screen? Oh well, it opened up a screen so you could see the website where it's had it at the top. So if you want to upload your book now, up here at the top, you can get free title setup. Using, what's the code? Where's the code? Free 2020, right there. So that's what I used. Oh, I don't want your guide. That's what I used for Until the Stars Are Found this last time around. Okay. What other things do they have this year? I don't think I really used any other. I don't know. I'll have to go look at it again and see if there's anything that would be helpful for me. But yeah. So we can still chit chat for a few more minutes, but I'm thinking we'll do one more sprint for the night. Is there any specific length that you would like to do? $15 or $20? I think a 15 would be good. We'll finish up around 9:30 my time. I think it's 8:30 your time. I mean, no, you're California, so we're Oregon. So 7:30. What time is it there? I don't even know. I don't need that, and I don't need that. It's only 6:17. That's so early. It's not almost 9:30 here. Obviously, time zones are a thing. I just forget how much of a difference the time zones are. Okay. Oregon time. Okay. Well, is there anything else like going into the sprint that I can help you with? I know you were having trouble trying to figure it out. I can try to say something that sounds professional and teachery. I don't know. It's hard to give like support when you don't know full context of things, but I can attempt to give things that I think might be helpful. Okay. Little twists are always cool. Okay. Well, then I think we'll get into this last sprint. So again, it'll be for 15 minutes, and we'll come back right around 9:35-ish. So let me... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Share screen. That she seems helpless, but actually fights back pretty hard. Okay. Yeah. Where is my timer? There it is. Okay. So let me make this big. All right. 15 minutes on the clock. Ready, steady, let's go.
Wahoo!
Okay, that is time.
Lost you, Bugala.
That is time on our last sprint. You're all done for the night. No more sprints, at least from me. How did you do? Where did I get? I ended up stopping a little bit in there because I think I officially hit my wall for the night. Possibly. There's still more I want to do, but I gotta figure out how. Got 282. That's awesome. I'm still working on math. I can't do it here. I forgot. 863 minus. We're at 294. The last few minutes, I was trying to figure out what exactly I could do. That's good. I'm glad I was able to be of some help. Because that's awesome. I threw out a lot of things. I was pulling stuff out of my butt, so I'm glad that it worked. Yeah. So how many did I get for the stream? I got almost 2,000 for the stream, so that's cool. I got 1994. I have about another 1,300 words I would like to get for the night to hit 10K. But I got to figure out where to put those 1,300 words. I've done a lot of stuff today, and now it's just a matter of like, where can I finish stuff? Because I've got about 3,500 words left total, which is awesome. I can definitely get that tomorrow. But yeah, if you haven't already seen, I am currently running, and this will be my shameless self-promo section. I got all that done, and that's amazing. Yes, I did. It's been a long day. I'm ready for not writing on Tuesday. I am currently running a sale this weekend that goes through tomorrow night at midnight on my website, CaitlinCostello.com, where my print books are available at 20% off, and I am now able to sell ebooks through my website, and those are available for 99 cents. And my new book, Until All the Stars Are Found, is also available for pre-order, though the sale is excluding that pre-order. It is also available for pre-order, slowly popping up on more stores. I know that Amazon has not switched over for the print edition to purchase the print edition. You can get the ebook, but it is available at Barnes & Noble, iBooks, Kobo, a couple other places. So, yeah. So that's my self-promo for the night. I will also be here tomorrow night from 7 to sometime working on some more sprints, and hopefully more people will be able to ring the imaginary bell and finish out their story. So thank you for stopping by, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow, if not at a future write-in. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Lost you, Bugala.